It has gone too far. It is seriously unwell. It needs to be removed from office.
Well, that's patient zero for the so-called Trump derangement syndrome, Rosie O'Donnell. Technically, TDS isn't a real thing, but one lawmaker thinks otherwise. Well, here with us to talk about all of this, about Trump derangement syndrome, there he is, Dr. John Tantillo, marketing professor at the Great Touro University, along with psychiatrist Carol Lieberman. It's so great to have both of you guys here. I mean, you can't make this up, John. Arizona State Senator Janae Shamp has introduced legislation to call for an investigation into Trump derangement syndrome to determine what it does on society, what it does on individuals. Why do you think Trump hate has really gotten to this point where there really is a name for it?
Well, thanks for having me, Rita. Always great to see you. The issue with Trump derangement syndrome is that it isn't really a true psychiatric or psychological diagnosis, and I don't think that it will ever get to that level because of the liberal ideology of psychiatrists and psychologists. But it is a branding term that does identify a behavior that is really irrational. So you can dislike Donald Trump, but to go to the point of Rosie O'Donnell, that's something that is goes beyond the pale and really should, in fact, be called out as such.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I feel like President Trump could cure cancer, and they say, oh, that's terrible. It's like they're in that zone. Dr. Lieberman, you have been working on getting TDS added to the next diagnostic and statistical manual of mental disorders. And that includes a new website, by the way, that you're launching next month. Tell us about your efforts and what inspired you to take this on.
Well, primarily what inspired me is wanting to help the people who have Trump derangement syndrome. I mean, you could like laugh at it as just a political statement, people who don't like Trump, but it goes way beyond that. I define it as an irrational, quasi-psychotic hatred of anything Trump, resulting in rage and over-the-top efforts to destroy him and his work. But it also destroys the person who has Trump derangement syndrome. We have more divorces because of that. We have workplace issues, people getting fired, companies not being able to be as productive. I mean, it is having both a personal impact and also an impact on those we love, people around us, and the way America is looked at. So it's a very serious, a very serious condition. I've divided it into mild, moderate, and severe symptoms. And I give examples. Rosie O'Donnell is in there as an example of one of the severe cases of Trump derangement syndrome. And the point is really to be able to treat it, because the treatment, individual, couples, family, workplace, all of that, it doesn't look at, it doesn't try to get the person to change their mind per se. It's not political. It's like, oh, well, look at all the good things Trump is doing. No, it's looking at what there is inside them, what their problems are that cause them to develop this in the first place, like unresolved issues with their parents and other authority figures, their life not going as well as they would like and projecting it onto Trump, and so on.
Wow, very interesting. I can't wait to hear how these findings develop. I think it's so fascinating, Dr. Lieberman and John, and certainly something I think we're going to be talking about a lot more, at least for the next 3 years, for sure. There is no doubt about it, and it's interesting how you said they're going to start looking inside. And also to your point, John, it's interesting how it's become such a talking point out there, too. from a PR perspective. Both of you guys, really fascinating discussion, and definitely got to have you both back on again about more of it. It is sadly something that seems to be pretty pervasive in America on the left, and it really is shocking in many, many ways. Both of you, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Have a good
Welcome.
New Year. Thank you guys very much.